Hola, and welcome to the SoFa, a program that features the people, organizations, and communities that make up Southern Fairfield County. Yo soy Andrés Aluma. I'm a professor at CT State-Norwalk. I teach Spanish and Latin American literature. Welcome to our CT State-Norwalk studio. Bienvenidos. Today, our program highlights the vibrant Spanish-speaking community of Southern Fairfield County. We'll talk to two CT State-Norwalk alumni, and we'll introduce our viewers to the ESL, English as a Second Language program at the college. First, let's visit with Hector Pachas, a photographer in Norwalk. Hector is also the Commissioner of Planning and Zoning in the city. Hector's work keeps him in contact with people from all over Southern Fairfield County. Let's hear his story and learn about what he does.
Like a tiny spark on this side. It's all about bringing the confidence of the person. If we look at the mirror, we don't know exactly what we're doing. But if you coach the expressions, you can get so much cool stuff done. My name is Hector Pachas. I'm a professional portrait and headshot photographer here in Norwalk, Connecticut. And well, I'm a father of three, married for 11 years. This is my job. It's all about making people look good and connect with people. I was working at the phone company in Peru, and then the opportunity came when I was vacationing here in around February of 99 or 2000 to apply to NCC. So I was accepted as an international student, and then it was the process of like, okay, time to turn the page and move here. My mom's side of the family lived here in the States, so it wasn't such a difficult transition because I had people that knew, but still jumping onto a whole different environment. As a student, I did technology, and then I worked as a tutor at the school. Then when I graduated, I did a transition to UConn for the graduate program and went from IT to management. So there wasn't really that creative outlet. So I was investing in, let's say, getting a new camera, then taking courses, working with models, working with people. And when the pandemic hit, a group that I was involved with, the headshot crew, started with the initiative, hey, everyone is out of the job, let's give people free headshots so that when they do the search online, they can find a job. Part of the process is when coaching is selecting what works and what not, and is showing the best images so we can do a transformation in, is creating the expressions, right? People don't like to show themselves, so it's like, hey, you're cool, you can show people that. We mess with our heads and we have the idea that we don't look good, but that's all in our heads. So turning people, coming back to this point, is like, hey, this is you. You are someone really cool. This is what you bring to the table. Why not show it? Nothing is written in stone. I'm an example of that, where I started in Peru, now I'm here. I started studying finance and management and IT, and now I'm on the other side. Tilt the head ever so slightly. There you go. Find your community, find mentors, and find ways to give back. There's always, as much as you receive, you can always give back.
For our next story, we'll visit the English as a Second Language program at the college. This program is where many of our community members get their start as they transition into the workforce. Students in this program come from all over the world and have a range of stories. We recently visited with the program to learn more.
My name is Yahir. I'm a current student here at NCC. I work as a working student at the ESL office, helping students find their path for their career or whatever they need, or just to learn English.
The ESL program here at Norwalk Community College is one of the biggest in the States. We know the 12 campuses we have, and we have quite a wide selection, a variety of students who come here. Our students are in the ESOL classes because they want to be here. They are here because they know they need that extra boost for academic English. They want to be a nurse, they want to be an engineer. So they need that academic English so they can then accomplish their degree goals. And then we have students who are here for cultural development. So we have international students. They are more focused on experiencing the country, the culture, the language, the food, the people.
Basically what I do is whenever people comment, I help them. I try to understand what their situation is, talk with them a little, explain them what the process is, helping them to do the placement test. Also, I help them register for the school. And they ask me, hey, you speak Spanish or whatever? And I always tell them, yes, I gotta help our community. We gotta help each other.
One of the students I remember the most was here. She was a 70-year-old grandma. And I started talking to her and, why are you here? And she said that she had come here to the US many years ago and had never really learned the language. She said, my grandkids don't speak Spanish. I need to learn English if I'm going to talk to my grandkids. So that kind of gave me a little good feeling that I'm helping somebody.
I would say it's a great school to start with. You save a lot of money on your general classes. Then it will be good to transfer after you finish your general studies here.
When Harry Truman had the Commission on Higher Education, Truman said, "We are challenged by the need to ensure that higher education shall take its proper place in our national effort to strengthen democracy at home and to improve our understanding of our friends and neighbors in the world." It goes on to say, "The ultimate beneficiary of higher education is a free and democratic society." And that, to me, is what I feel my mission is.
The ESL program is certainly filled with inspiring stories. Now, we'll visit with CT State-Norwalk graduate Michael Perea. We'll learn about his journey to becoming a producer and editor for national television. Bienvenido a nuestro programa, Michael.
Muchas gracias por tenerme acá.
Bienvenido a casa. Thank you so much for joining us. Cuéntanos más sobre ti. Like many families in southern Fairfield County, your parents came here from another country. What motivated them to make this move?
The biggest motivation was me. I was 4 years old and they wanted a better life for me, and that was their biggest motivator, to have a better life for their son and for their son to become something that unfortunately they couldn't become over there for economic and poverty reasons.
Where do you came from?
I'm from Cali, Colombia. The capital of the salsa world, as it's known, la sucursal del cielo, como se dice en español. And it's a beautiful place on the west of Colombia. It needs a little bit of work, but I say that because I haven't grown up there, but from what I've seen, it's very different from the US. It's just incredible how third world countries are so different from where you're privileged to live in.
From Cali to Norwalk. And tell us, how did you end here at NCC? Tell us more about your academic journey at Norwalk Community College, with CT State-Norwalk was called Norwalk Community College.
Yeah, back in the day when it was Norwalk Community College. So the reason I came here to NCC was because mainly I didn't have any papers at that time. I graduated high school in 2012, made my way to NCC, stayed here for 2 years, graduated in 2015 with my associate's degree in communication, television communication. And the reason I mainly was put in this school was because of economic reasons. So, and to be quite honest, I'm blessed that it resulted the way that it did, that I came here, because this school is amazing. This school was the pillar to my journey. It was the beginning to my journey for television,
Amazing. So Michael is a dreamer. And then, once you were taking classes here, I assume you were taking English as a second language classes, or?
Not really, because I came here at 4 years old, so I already learned the English and everything. I was just taking my prerequisites for a regular associate's degree. I thought I was going to do general studies, but as soon as I landed here at NCC, I immediately went to the newspaper club. Because you have to take general studies before actually declaring something. So did the newspaper club, and I knew it. I love journalism, and I said, this is what I want to go for. And I slowly made my way through not only the newspaper club, but here at the studio at NCC, doing my regular classes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You were an English speaker when you came here, y tu español es perfecto. I'm so happy that you continue practicing Spanish. It sounds perfect.
Sí, no, totalmente. You know, you cannot forget your roots, where you come from, and it's very important. It doesn't matter if you have an accent in Spanish or what have you, as long as you never forget who you are and where you come from.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
If you could give any advice to other students like you, or like you were a student here, that are about to start the academic journey, what would be your advice?
Yeah, you know, I think that the most important thing for a student to do, especially, and I'm speaking about my dreamer friends, my counterparts, people that are in a similar situation where they don't have the documents necessary to get, you know, financial aid, etc. I would recommend go to a community college, get involved with the community college, get involved with your counselors, speak to your teachers. It's so important to network with the people within your institution, because it's those people that are going to help you on your way to success. And I'm not lying when I say that. I became friends with a lot of professors, especially in the communications field, with counselors and with the people at the NCC Foundation.
It certainly gave you the foundation to make the professional that you are now. Tell me more about your current job. What do you do now?
Yeah, so after I left NCC, I went to St. John's University in Queens.
Wow.
Graduated after 2 years and did an internship with Telemundo. I stayed with Telemundo. I worked with them for about a year and a half. And shortly after, and Telemundo was obviously hardcore news, breaking news, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Live news. And after that, I said, you know, I love journalism. It's always going to be my number one thing. I love it, but I wanted to go into editing because editing was what I loved the most out of, you know, constructing a journalism package or what have you. So I applied for a job at A&E Networks, specifically the History Channel, Lifetime Channel, and I started there as an associate producer. And then I made my way to a junior editor, which is what I am right now, and making my way up at the company.
Wow.
Yeah.
¿Cómo ves el futuro? How do you see your future?
Pues, como te digo, en estos momentos lo que quiero hacer es, quiero ser editor de lo que son los promos en marketing. En realidad estoy muy interesado en crecer dentro de la misma compañía. Porque yo creo que cuando uno se estabiliza dentro de la compañía, se integra la cultura de la compañía y más que todos los beneficios que tiene esa compañía específica. Si te da tranquilidad, yo recomiendo en quedarte ahí, y más importante obviamente es tu tranquilidad, pero también ver si puedes de pronto crecer dentro de esa misma compañía. Si tú ves que de pronto no puedes crecer dentro de esa compañía, de pronto es mejor encontrar otras alternativas. Pero esa es mi meta en estos momentos, ser editor de lo que son los trailers para las películas, para los shows, promos, y vamos a ver si Dios me da esa oportunidad.
Michael Perea, he came from Cali, Colombia when he was 4 years old. And now He's an editor and a journalist.
Exactly. Correct.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy that I have the chance to meet you, and I'm very happy that you had the chance to share your story with all our viewers. You are an inspiration for all of our students who are watching you right now.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias a ti, Michael.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you inviting me over here.
Pleasure. And thank you to you, our viewers. If you have an idea to share or would like to be featured in our show, email us at the.sofa.webseries@gmail.com. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Nos vemos en 2 semanas. Adiós.